Jesus, I just love the way you are.
So, God, I messed it up already. So in this stream we'll be tying up some loose ends. So MGP intro time again.
Blåsemafiaen. Let loose.
Okay, there we go. And well, wow. So I was like kind of partying this weekend out there. So perhaps I was a bit tired, lightheaded today. I hope I got some rest now as well. Uh, so first off about the previous streams and World Cup. I did this stream where I played Trackmania United Forever for the first time here, and the stadium cars have the national flag, uh, so I got to kind of relate it to the World Cup in some way, and well, get away. Someone is missing. Hey, you can see where is? So you can see I did stadium. I played this today when the England Norway game. I was on Norway side, of course. After the Norwegian team beat the Brazilian team, um, like they were the underdogs and they had the rowing there and stuff. Haaland, Nyland and stuff, and the Norwegian team became my favorite of the tournament pretty much overnight. Uh, uh, World Cup. I just want to see the list of the games. Knockout stage. But how did it end up 2-1? People are writing me privately, family stuff. So what was there? I was. You see, I was playing online. I was leading first place. I was going to win, and someone snipes that first place in like the last 10 seconds, and I lose the lead. No way for me to get that back, and I end up second. Well, okay, and then I I turn off the stream. I uh, I turn on my TV. England almost immediately kicks another goal, 2-1, and uh, it was a fun evening, but yet these were two disappointments uh, in a row at the end. So I left quite kind of defeated right there. Then uh, then game. Uh, then I did my previous stream a week after. I will talk about the stream soon too. Uh, I was rooting for England there. I would rather have England than France. Let's put it that way. So I mean, England is England is pretty chill. Uh, okay, someone there calling me now. Uh, mm, what? So sorry. Oh, and my of course the stream microphone picked it up. So yeah, England is pretty chill, and I was rooting for them. And then I finished that stream at at half time, and then I turned on the TV. I was thinking like, I hope England will lead. England was leading 4-0, and I was that game just out of nowhere. I was rooting for England, and then England was leading like really big time. I was not prepared for that. That was a shock in a good way. Actually. But then France kind of caught up. Then England scored a few more goals. It ended in 6-4, the bronze medal game. Like during that game, 10 goals were kicked. This is like exceptional. And then then came the final. I was I was watching the final uh, with the with some fellows from the university computer club. We met up at a bar. Uh, so was uh, I was rooting for Spain. Then of course, nice Firefox back wallpapers, by the way. World Firefox. Oh, hello there. Firefox and World Cup themed. So I was rooting for Spain, rather Spain than Argentina. Again, of course, Spain anyways just kind of felt closer to me. Uh, so yes, I was really happy to see that to see Spain win. Uh, then what? But also, Arge- uh, uh, what was Argentina really doing? They're throwing tantrums and stuff. Uh, Argent. Uh, Argentina's sportsmanship was just not there that game, and many people could see that seemed like they were playing more with with their fists than ball with their feet. It seems. Uh, then I was the next day I bought uh, uh so the events after the game. Well, uh so I was I was watching it with them at a bar, grabbed a drink there. Then then after that I was uh I kind of I pulled an all nighter. I spent I was I stood so I I stood up for pretty much the entire night. Got like few hours sleep in the morning. Then uh, then uh, then I went to see the Michael Jackson movie. I clicked on the wrong suggestion. It was it was pretty like yeah, I would say it's good. Uh, uh, I got my did learn some things like or I mean rather like uh, got uh, got the image clearer, so to say. Why is the AI summary in Polish or something? Is this Polish or Czechian? Czech? To pobocne lataj a na świecie trafil. Uh, yes. Uh, acting was acting. The visuals were good. Though I see the criticism of the critics. Well, they stream. Uh, the movie in the end felt a bit unfinished. Like a lot, the later years were left out, where Michael was he hit with the bigger accusations, like uh, the uh, the late years, the as in the health problems, the last tour that never was, uh, and again the controversial publicity were left out in its entirety. Uh, uh, this the movie was about uh, the bad album, uh, and the way it was 1987. So what brought Michael there up to this point, where he published his album and went on tour, and it was more about what well, what made Michael Jackson up to this moment, rather than the retelling of his entire life. So uh, yeah, it was entertaining. I got it cleared. How do I say it? How do I say it? Like got the uh, uh, got the story like clearer. But yeah, the story the story felt unfinished, like some cliffhanger. So that was the Michael Jackson movie. Then I went to the store, bought some Hispanic food and I was about to say ornaments, condiments. Uh, like Hispanic snacks and condiments, food condiments. Uh, and then I was uh, and well but by the end of the day I was like I pulled an all-nighter. I was under alcohol and caffeine, and like, but my sleep schedule is like already fucked. Uh, so in the end, so the day ended in a pretty ouchy headache. Would not really recommend. And then then the day ended, like, so I mean the day ended there, and then to celebrate Spain's win, we made a rice meal, pretty much like paella, uh, which is the food I associate Spain with. Paella. That's that said, I'm going off the topic again. The El Risitas, the laughing, the Spanish laughing guy. This
Citas, por favor.
the Baileras. This story was about how this guy worked at a beach, and then worked at a beach restaurant. What was on his first day, he was tasked with with cleaning the kitchen, cleaning the paelleras, paella pans, and then he left out he left the pans out to like to clean and dry next to the seawater at the beach. The tide rose and the paelleras are gone. And he tells it here, and a baby is born. So, okay, what next? I have actually written down some written out the topics to cover in the stream, some jokes to do, because some of them I meant to do in the 2 previous streams and just forgot. But but this stream is not like scripted. What I have here in the notes are just some keywords, not full paragraphs for me to read out. And then nope. And then also here, also concerning the nationalities and the stream, I during the summer, I went to Sweden and Denmark. So they have some place names and traffic terms that are that might be pretty funny to the English speaking people. I made a community post about it recently. If you want to see many examples, but for example, and I saw some of those signs myself when I was in Sweden. So for example, if you're on a train on Sweden and you reach the final stop, the end of the line, then in Swedish that is slutstation, and an Englishman reading that might interpret this as something else. Slut means then end, of course. In Scandinavian languages, fart means speed. So you have things like fart control, max fart 30. Fart hinder is the speed bump. Did I say fart control already? But then again, uh, uh, even in German, like fart, uh, means a way or a road. Fahren means to drive, like Kraftwerk Autobahn. Wir fahren auf die Autobahn. Like that. There's Middelfart is a place in Denmark. Uh, I saw signs that pointed towards Middelfart. Uh, so that's maybe it. So the preview here is just amazing. Well, in this now on this stream, there I was. The time I turned on, they turned on my camera. I am hearing some. I thought I was hearing some weird noise. Outside, probably some car alarm. Uh, so here, I tried. I tried a few Sonic.exe games by Aiden here. And I muted my microphone and I did not realize it was muted until until I was done with that part of the video. I finally realized it at like 53 minutes. There is a sudden realization here. Like, my my microphone here at like, I'm not gonna play here what exactly I said there, but I was like, how long was I muted? Then yes, I was. An idea I had was like, I show clips from that part of the screen and then just and like comment on what I thought about it here. I can do some of it, but like only halfway, because I played another one of his EXE games shortly after, and it has some really wild, inappropriate stuff there. I accepted it for that stream right here, back then, but I don't want to repeat it here. So, I played through the main part of the game already once before I showed it here. It's a Sonic.exe, a game made off of a creepypasta, basically. Each character's game ends in a bit bloody way. That was the main surprise for me. So so what really put me off. I'm having like a true crime recommendation right here. Should I go? Should I like hide it or not? So with basically uh, first off, where was it? Does it play the audio when I ran that was a bit was like choppy, stuttery, as you maybe can hear. Uh, I played it on Linux through Wine. You see, I go system information. I use Fedora Linux KDE Plasma 674. Oh, oh yeah, and also the game was like at the corner of the screen, so I had to like try to like, kind of zoom in the view. Now, uh, now with basically like with yeah with basically all the characters, to get the good ending, you have to run right, then run to the left. You enter a new area, and where you get a negative ring. I did uh, I didn't know about it at first, but then the good ending was not ready yet. Uh, so uh, so well, Robotnik's extra zone is the maze zone, which is meant to look a bit like maze, but with uh, uh, but Robotnik cannot jump over the gaps, so where I could go was really limited. So how about uh, uh, how much of a maze it really is when you realistically can only go very few ways, and you cannot really get lost. So maze zone my sunk. To get a good ending, you get this boss fight. You have to find this boss fight and then complete it, where you play as Sonic, but the enemy also is kind of like, but the enemy also seems to be Sonic. So who is who? Who is Sonic? So that felt kind of easy, but as it turned out, that was only the first phase of it. So like you defeat the boss, move a bit forwards, and then fight with the boss again. Should here I just barely lost there, and I didn't find my way back to the back to the boss fight until it was too late. So unfortunately, I still got the bad ending there. But well, I was so close to the good ending. If I would just have gotten these 2 hits. Uh, and then it came to the other .exe game, which I'm not gonna show in this game here. The 2 wild sentences and words were displayed there. But, well, there was chip flake, images of chip flake in that. Yep, chip flake. In that game. So, this like a furry VTuber, should I say, story time, has like a cat OC, a skunk one. Both were there in Aiden's little funny. I found Chip Flake. Where was it? Oh, they're happy. Via the loneliness video. Guess I can kind of relate. And they're happy. So they're having content since then. Chip Flake made a game at the start of this year. I played that on launch. So I go. I have a video on Chip Flake. So well, I mean, so there. So I mean, there. Okay, so here. There probably is a significant overlap between people who are furries, socially awkward, tech computer enthusiast, autistic, and who listen to metal. And yes, I was kind of talking about myself there. How much of a furry I am, it is maybe a bit up to the debate. So interesting. I am bringing furries up, isn't it? So then, I mean, you. Wrong image. You. I do have like this here. My current OC median, and that was art of my previous character Leo. What the what is missing for me is an anime obsession. like I haven't watched anime a lot. I do know people who are more into anime, also in the computer club. Uh, uh, maybe I will pick up anime watching uh, soon too. Then, then, then in the previous stream, I mean, was there anything else here to bring out? Then in the previous stream, I do uh, uh, I um I talked about Death Stars, obsessed with over them a little, and tried to do a review of the Perfect Cult album, which I also recently got on CD as a physical disc. Uh, and then uh, and then again something. Then maybe a few more comments about them. Um, I mentioned that the top three heaviest songs on the album, in my opinion, are like starting from the top. Number one, uh, Bodies, Explode, uh, and Asphalt Wings. But they are also this kind of deeper, slower. Uh, oh, okay. I missed it. Sorry. But they are also this kind of deeper, slower kind of heavy. I yeah, I am already copyright claiming it with the intro that I did, but like maybe I can show a bit.
The knife, let death walk tall in the shattered shape of life.
Yeah, like that. Explode also as well.
As you were, we'll soon march in. Another man, strike hard.
See what I mean by like the uh, by like the slow, deep, heavy. Uh, the uh, the other songs aren't really like faster. Aren't really like this faster. Like really fast, really loud, really heavy. No, don't go looking for that there. As I mentioned the stream, uh, this album like felt really consistent, like it really plays safe. Uh, uh, but then, I mean the content, like uh, it feels like the uh, Death Stars uh, have become like less heavy, more uh, with like less strong. Like let's try this again. Uh, it kind of feels like the Death Stars have become like less strong and heavy with each of their albums. Uh, s- uh, Synthetic Generation, their first album, th- th- this had this had the weirdest music videos. Yeah, so first album, weirdest, uh, weirdest music videos. The most outrageous song titles. Termination Bliss, second album. YouTube froze. This page is slowing down Firefox. To speed up the browser, stop the page. Well then, YouTube just decided to freeze. Uh, let me just try reopening it. No, not this. Not median lane. Death Stars. Termination Bliss. Uh, this this is the most highly regarded Death Stars album. This uh, this has two of their like about uh, two of their songs that are like in their top four most well known at least. Uh, Top four singles at least. Blitzkrieg and Cyanide. You see it was you see the singer here is a really deep. It's like sings really deep. Still was. It is a kind of heavy. Then we move on to Night Electric Night. This is where uh, this now definitely has signs already of being not as harsh, no, not as heavy, but uh, like network. Ah, the stream going right. Ah, can I go? Hmm. So everything destroys album. Like while the uh, while the title track is really electronic, synth focused, and another one of the singles is Midnight Party, which is probably their softest song ever. Uh, the bookend, like the first and last song on it, namely This Is and Angel of Fortune and Crime. Uh, like they are again like louder, heavier, but well.
Our new
About like that. But another a problem, something I maybe have with it, against this album, and the videos from the uh, and its music videos, uh, is that the band members just have aged, which it is natural. Can you really blame them? After many years, like that was like 9 years between this album and the previous one. But yeah, it is a thing with this album. So go, see the look, see just how they look here. Keep that in mind. Then let's go to the All the Devil's Toys music video. Up. And now see them here, young and handsome. Uh, like this this just like kind of looks more Death Stars to me. More like the Death Stars look. Like, like so this new album, in itself, I guess I guess it's pretty alright. But well, the you know like the look and feel of it has changed compared to the old albums. Even the even the see the cover arts for all the Devil's Toys and Termination Bliss here. It with that here. No. Right then. In the Trackmania stream, I played Trackmania, of course. Here I'm about to put the volume down a little. Desktop volume. You can't see the bottom there. I can only assume bottom and top. What views do I have here? I move. Let's have this be the top view. I'll change this to be 16 by 9. Is the audio volume alright? I can at least hear myself. So I'll try to. I guess I will rate, rank the environments and the game modes which were added. So, how far I am into the game, like in the main campaign, United Race, I am like I have like white, green, and blue flag completed with at least gold medal, except for these two levels. I say something, and I'm gonna have to and what I say gets invalid immediately. Then platform is fully completed. Stunts, I haven't really played these two. Meanwhile, so let's rate the let's rank the environments from what made the best impression for me to the worst. Starting with Stadium, well, I mean, this is what I'm used to. This was in Nations Forever. The virus here with the computer are a bit oddly. One moment. Balanced mode. A bit more performance to this computer. Now, if the window would just come back. So yeah, of course, having played the free version for years, this is what I'm used to. Good handling, good speed. The most common. I did not remember that was there. You see, yeah. So I am quite comfortable with this. Sharp turn. Bam. Crash. Not a good time. Really not. I'll try to like in this ranking. I keep the I keep the handling, the drivability in mind, but also the aesthetics of the environment. Well, here there is not much, just a grass field. This is the stadium, but well, the tribune, the stadium roof. The buildings here with the flags and such. These save it in like the atmosphere rating. It's otherwise like pretty basic. Oh, and a big thing. Most of the countries around the world get their own Formula car. This is Estonia, so elagu Eesti. For the second, let's go from the start of the list to the end right here. Snow. I'm saying it because this is pretty much the only other car other than the stadium Formula car that is easy to handle, which doesn't just slide off instantly. That is like the big point here. See, oh, that even didn't come out that well. But I can take sharp turns with it. It's almost as if this car gets easier to handle in high speeds. I mean, like the turning. Like the turning, the steering gets like stronger at a bit higher speeds, and you did see there eventually I just slide a bit. Otherwise it has like really oriental feel, like Japanese, Chinese, and well, snow and wood. What really is there? Again, it maybe falls a bit behind in aesthetics, though there are saving graces, and it mostly comes down to the car being good to handle and steer with. Next up, B. This is the other. I mean, this is the other environment apart. Like, this is the environment apart from the stadium, which I'm like really used to. Which I had the best first impression with. In the stream that I did there previously. I can take like kind of sharp turns, but still not as much. Whew. It has a. So this is the bay environment. Oh, I just realized where the bay comes from. So you have the land over there, mountains, sea, and here is the bay, right? Where the race is driven. So here, that's where the bay comes from. It has this kind of city feel. Do we have a track with more city? With like buildings and stuff. Where my house is at. That could work. So the handling is alright. Kind of good for a United car. And it has interesting city feel, but it's a similar critique I have with KDE here. It looks alright. It is colorful, but it still has a bit of a blocky feel, especially when I show you the normal look. Oh, KDE Palm saw like that. This is what I mean. It is like windows like quite blocky, rectangular. Bit of a similar thing here. That was spot number 3. Number 4 is gonna be island. Fast. This one has quite fast speeds. And like you are kind of the drive. You are driving from island to island over bridges. Bay had something a bit similar. So this now here is really easy sports car. This car, I think, literally is called sports car, not even island car or anything. So fast speeds, but it is like really easy on these fast speeds to like drift out and lose speed. Plenty of the United environments are better played on a controller. Like you can, then you can do smoother steering and not drift as much. I banged there, otherwise I probably would have gotten a drift that would cause me to lose speed. Or like a slide. Like that. Or actually, I might go there and drift intentionally. Let's see what happens then. Oh, it did take a sharp turn. What that was. Oh, and with the island car has drifting and this grass slide, bog slide, Uber bog. You can't do that. So like you don't just like drift out and lose all speed. It eventually does take a sharp turn. Does take it. This road here is too wide for that. But I could like probably. You see that would have been a whole 180 there. But I was hindered by the booster. A speed hinder, fart hinder. Yep, like that. You see, I drifted and did a 180 on like one piece, a single piece of road without losing all my speed. Well, I probably lost most of it, but not all of it. They did not come to a complete stop. What was that? That was spot number 4. Spot number 5, desert. This has a pretty fun look to it. Desert, canyons, American highway, motorway. Here my main criticism is that the car is the steering is not good. You see, the car really tilts and then it slides out and comes to a complete stop. There is this Trackmania 2 canyon, which is supposed to be an entirely new environment, but it really looks like desert actually. I mean, like the canyons, the American motorway road. So the car in canyon might be different, but the look of it is definitely influenced by desert. Let's just try to complete this Oh, some off-roading. That was a too sharp turn. Probably not nice to drift here. Yep, you just stop. And I'm going the wrong way. And I'm actually stuck. Wait, how do I go here? Oh, there. Well then. See, you can fall off the canyon. Whee! Like, am I high above, or like, can you go below ground level? He's probably the first option. Like, I am on a raised canyon platform. Finish 1, 2, 3, 6, 5. So that was spot 5. Spot 6 rally. The car does take kind of fast turns, but also again like slides off easily. You have like grass, dirt, and some wood, platform. There's all types of like wood here. These are all the types of drivable surfaces. Where do we also have some road? Ah, this. So, the wood planks. This is what is best to drive on in rally. Now you see on the road you're like you're like really easily start sliding and lose speed. You see, tap. And here on wood, either I've not seen like, I mean yeah, it is easier to drive on wood. And grass is probably the worst here. And when there is a grass and dirt road, you definitely want to ride on dirt, unless the grass road is like really slower. The scenery here, mostly with mountains. Not even mountains. But hills. And nice wind beams. Moving parts in Trackmania United. Mind blown. And trees. A lake. More like a pond. Yeah, you do have kind of some castle structures in places. You see. And now, what I consider to be the one to have the worst impression coast. Slow acceleration, slow steering, and you also eventually slide out easily. Like what is his turn radius? And hop. A trick with cars. Often you'd want to slow down before a sharp turn in order to not drive off as easily. Perhaps even brake before the turn. But like just make sure that that you're finished drifting before you start steering. This is one of the two tracks where I still don't have a gold medal, which is why I picked it. Wow, that turn there is really sharp. I'm not sure how to get that, how to get through that. Pow! And also, you really have to aim this jump. So on the online, I have seen some comments of the people who did not like Coast at the start, but then grew to like it, and for some of them it is their favorite environment. One reason why Coast is loved is that it is the environment with the most realistic speeds. So like Trackmania is not realistic, but like this is like as realistic as it gets. I'm drifting out and bump into a wall. That was not good. I am not prepared for this track. And like compare that to Island there, with really high speeds, really fast turning. No, don't drift. That's what I meant to say earlier there. Down and turn more sharply. Where am I finish at? This was still not gold medal. I was off of gold medal by 0.03 seconds. that can definitely happen in Trackmania. You finish a track and are away from your goal by like 0.01, 0.02. I really need to catch up if I want to get the gold still. That was definitely a faster exit. I think this is it. If I was just more brave in that one turn there, but anyway. Gold medal. Author time is almost 2 seconds away. But now, 333 medals. And I am 36th in my country. Now game modes. This was the race game mode. You race against the clock. Now platform. Platform is pretty fun. I might consider it. I might currently even consider it to be my favorite game mode of like the official campaigns. Platform, then race, then puzzle, then stunts. So puzzle is like here you have to you basically the start, finish, and checkpoints and some extra blocks are placed. You have a limited number of additional blocks you can place wherever you want, basically. And then you have to basically finish the track for yourself, and then like find the optimal path, and then drive it for a good time. And like after that it pretty much becomes the race game mode. So you basically build the track, find the cleanest way, and then race for the record time. So it's basically many times the effort. But like a fun concept. Anyway. Then you have a stunt, which I don't really get. You have like these open areas, and pretty much what you do is you bounce, you jump, you flip. Basic wreck. You see right here I wrecked, and you somehow get points from all of this, and you have to get many points. Ha! I went over a anti-booster, like the booster in the other way, and I got points. And no, don't fall off. And like I got speed from that. Where am I finish at? There. Silver. Give me silver. I finished just in time. That was super close. But like, but also, my top 4 game modes currently: best to worst, platform, race, puzzle, stunts, that way. And now, let's take I have fully completed the platform campaign already. Let's take a look at a few of the later ones. Platform C3 and C4, I completed on my first attempt. This got kind of intense. So, platform game mode. You see there is no timer here at the bottom. And I failed. There is no timer at the bottom. Instead, it counts your checkpoint respawns. And like there are really tricky roads full of traps, fakes, and the jumps. And you have to complete the track without respawning to get the gold medal, which is what you want to get here. There are no author medals in this game mode. Which one was this? No. Platform C4 was this, but I think was pretty fun. Let's do this one. Boom. Get over. Now, because I am familiar with the stadium environment, I did not make it here, but this way I could be basically one-shot these tracks. You see, I respawned there. Now the counter went to 1. And I am no longer eligible for gold medal in this one, and I jumped over the checkpoint there. Don't fall off. And now here what I think I kind of have to do is avoid the boosters as much as possible. Because the boosters face the other way, I can't just drive over them and keep moving forwards. I bumped there somewhere. Whoop, I rode off, but you see, that's what my replay was also doing there, and I'm behind now. Get on it, come on. Now with speed and precision. And now it gets interesting. Engine off blocks. Like I cannot accelerate until I reach a new checkpoint. Now we can move on. Where to? There too. Up. Again, I jumped over the checkpoint, so a little bit of a backtrack. And there's another engine off. This time I'm way slower. Bounce into a wall. Hopefully that's enough. Where? And there's the finish. You see, that's about how I pretty much one-shot it. And then the platform D5. This is like kind of easy for being the second last in the campaign. So there are like kind of like one or two choke points which can really mess up a run. This like one is about there shortly after the part I fell there. First off, I need to get past the start cubes here, but if I fall, I can like just restart and I'm already back there. It's nicely right there at the start. So here, I do need some speed to make this jump. See, speed doesn't really matter in this game mode. You just don't fall. So you really can take your time here. Also B09 gameplay right here. So that's maybe something I like with platform, and no need to rush against some gold or author replay. And then there's a stunt mode. The scoring there I haven't really gotten. And now here's the hard part. This one jump. You see, I slid off there, and that's gonna be one respawn. But I mean, like, there's the official mode where you can pay a little bit of an in-game currency, and you can do one run, and you can do one run per paying that will be sent to the leaderboards. So I did an official run with 0 respawns here, and I am the 7th in my country, in Estonia, to do that. So I am neatly in the top 10 here. So that's nice. I am also in top 10 here. So maybe uh, uh, so it might just the name appearing here at the 10th position might not exactly mean that, but here it does, and I'm just behind Markus Tegelane, who I also know on YouTube. And then there is the last race, platform E, which is the hardest. So, medals here are: bronze medal is 10 respawns, silver medal is at most 3 respawns, and gold medal is no respawns. And then author medal cannot be gotten in this game mode. So I went from my first finish on this track was 36 respawns. I think it was 36 respawns to finish it. Then I went 21 respawns, and then I kind of incrementally got bronze medal, which was 10 respawns, silver medal, which was 5 respawns, then 3 respawns, then 2, then 1, and then I got a run with no respawns. So let's do a practice run. So here I want to go. That was too wide even. So a lot of engine off here. Here you want to go wide and then hit the wall diagonally to get a better angle, and here you really slow down to get the checkpoint right underneath. I even slowed down too much. Gotta do it again. So yes, I also share some of my strategies. And immediately here is a pretty inconsistent. So slow down a bit. You want to have like at least 150 speed when exiting the grass, which I think I just barely gotten, and I miss it up there. I should have air brake in. So let's do the start again. Like 150 is the minimum. 160 is like comfortable exit speed. And here I got like 160 something. That is good. Jump to here. I don't think. I mean, I have failed here. Then here you don't need that much speed, but still some speed, and instead you have to angle the car, right? That wasn't enough speed for that. Oh. So just gotta angle the car. Gotta angle the car, right? gotta angle the car right. I keep failing it here. This is one of the hard parts. And then here, another freewheeling tech moment. Solid. I heard my replay drive by somewhere. No, brake. Don't want to over jump here. And then a bit of a tricky jump here. But I think I made it. Now here, the first jump is easy, but you really got to line up for the... But you gotta use it to line up for the second jump right after here. And again, the end part is really inconsistent. You really have to manage your speed right here. And angle too, of course, I am driving off there. And also here, I reverse a bit and wiggle a bit for a little bit of extra speed. You don't really want these drift marks here. You see, you really have to get the right speed here. If you get too little speed, you don't make it. If you have too much speed, you don't get this. Okay, well, it, hopefully. The finish is right there, over there. Should I make the jump? And I don't make it. The stream, alright? So now let's try an official mode run, alright? If I beat it with no respawns, I will be the third person in Estonia to do it. The third place currently has 4 respawns. Now, official race. It's getting serious. But like, if I fail, I can just restart restart the official attempt for 1 copper. Now, really managed my speed well here. I adjusted the right speed at the right angle. That was solid. Restart. This will now cost me 1 copper. I have like 1,200. I ran back there, looked kind of cool, but didn't. I don't think it really helped. Or maybe I can somehow get it to help. No, like back wheel bounce this time. See. As you could maybe see. Am I getting the hang of the dirt turn there? Like, grass turn there? Wow. Amazing. Okay. That looked off. That looked off and risky, but I did it. Break. And then again, line up for the second jump, that is most important. Now the ending stretch with 0 respawns. I released it, that's probably gonna be my death. Or no? That was... This was so good. I also need to angle it right. What am I doing? I just drift right off. Huh? That was not enough. Oh, I didn't go wide enough, I think. This descending stretch here. Now you really see me not have the hang of that. That is definitely not third place, and I'm not sure even like fourth, fifth place even. Third place is 4 respawns. So first official race attempt, 7 respawns. That is bronze medal. Where does this put me in the leaderboards? Oh, I'm still 4th. The previous 4th was 12 respawns. Retry official. I'll give it another shot. You really want to do the... One sec. You really want to do the grass slide like as smoothly and as inward as possible without getting off the grass, of course. Hope this is enough. It is. Break. Oh, I almost braked too much. Heh. That was a bit goofy. Now again, finish stretch with 0 respawns so far, but this could be the end. And I probably also already fucked it up with the messed up with the release there by releasing. Flip moment. Surely this is it. Okay, well, I got it down to 2 respawns. That now is 3rd place in my country. Would be nice if I get to lock in that 3rd place with a 0 respawn replay. But like, that is alright already. Should I give it one more attempt? Again, 160 speed, that is solid. I shouldn't turn there. And here especially, got the angle right. Is this enough speed here? Should be. Well, I went wide there. Probably the fastest exit I've had yet. There. Break. Well, we meet again, the final checkpoint with 0 respawns so far. Now I really gotta go. Probably not enough, and I slid off. Of course I did. One more, just one more. When will I stop? 99% of gamblers quit just before that one. this is not the one. Fortunately, it failed quite early. $150 something. This will now be close. That was close too. With a ring bounce and just landing on the edge of it, of the platform. What? Okay, come on. I guess that can happen. Okay, 162. Is it better to go like inwards or wide here? Inside or wide? Because you get the downhill speed there, but then it's also like more uphill climbing. I wonder. That might not be enough speed. It is. If I now just don't release and don't drift too much. And somehow now I'm doing it. That was close. Well. I guess it's one respawn for now. So now, the project I am having currently, Super Meme Quest. Let's have a look at some. Let's have a look at some of this. So I'm trying a different menu music here because well uh, previously the menu music after world completion is Glorious Morning 2. This glorious and this got like copyright claimed, which uh, uh, which would impact monetization on other like bigger channels. So now so like the Task Glorious Morning 1 also get copyright claimed and demonetized. So I'm putting it here like come copyright claim this one. Meanwhile I'll switch up the view. So if I go to custom stages now, I have pretty much done all the main levels, official levels here, the custom levels, and no, like let's see if it works. I have ported the new levels to the adventure campaign. So if I go now stage 1 intro, this should okay, it mentions the controller controls, that is good, but this should now be the new edition of the level, not the old one. So the new levels are... What happened there? Oh, the window lost focus. New levels have been ported to the adventure campaign. And this is it, done. Object stickman over dot move. We priv not set before reading. One moment, because the game just crashed. Good that I noticed it. This is something that happened during development. Move. Where is it? So what if I do like move H What were the names? Move H prev, move V prev equals 0. Okay, now let's try. let's try running it again. I think the issue was when the I think the issue was when I started moving there in the overworld. The moment the stick figure becomes active and like the previous movement of it was not registered yet, and it was complaining about that world one map. So anyway, I will quickly bring the SMQ view back. So this is the new this is the new first boss fight. I got hit there somewhere. Probably maybe an issue with the droplets spawning. And I think I showed the making of this level in a previous stream, and now it's pretty much completed. So the boss appears and starts shooting. Now the phases start. First phase. Oh yeah, and by the way, white flashes and screen shaking. But yeah, you may have noticed already, but just warning you of that in my game. Now phase 2. I shouldn't stand there because the boss. I shouldn't stand up there because the boss might appear. And now there's this. Ah! And that's it. Now I do have the final boss pretty much, but I'm not gonna spoil it. Not gonna show it off here just yet. Because because it's the end of the game. But what I can show you is that there's is that there were a lot of images to draw just for that boss fight alone. There was the saw blades, the the boss fire beams, fireballs, many frames of the boss itself, fireballs. Should also be like the burning fire itself. I am still a bit thinking of how to display that burning fire, and perhaps I could add some more particles to the fire. But that's how it is gonna be. Something I still have to do is navigating the settings menu here with a keyboard and controller, because currently with the controller you don't really have access to these options here. Something I still have to do here. Oh, and I'm still and I'm still thinking about the menu layout here. I added the tip here at the bottom, which is also shown in the settings. I'm thinking of putting a top bar here that will also has a few settings and display some things. I'm gonna need to. I am planning on connecting it to the Game Jolt API, which will then let like for version checking. No, not game save. Server version. Yeah, so checking for new versions of the game through Game Jolt servers. Users could log in to then synchronize their achievement save files. Achievements here, some of them don't really work. Name achievement, description achievement, and the text positioning is also completely off. Option help. Oh, I got here. Well, this is the editor. I got this like. I added this editor settings tab. So you could on boss fights you could set like the warning time of objects to account for when there is this space to create the event. you can select specific objects. Global variables shouldn't show up in most cases. There are specific cases where global variables should show up. Also, the button should be wider, as you can see. Platformer. What was it? Special tiles is moved here. So here what was there? So I did saw like something you could offset all objects. So let's move these. Let's move all these 2 blocks to the right. Bam. And the shadows don't follow. Gotta fix that. If I would do it so that all the shadows follow the tiles always, it's gonna put a strain on the on it. So for example, to demonstrate it, let's open the longest level in the game, 9.4, and particularly the new version of it, which is also more decorated. How fast it runs? Not very fast. Well, 45 frames per second on performance mode, but as you can see, it's just at 165 for me. So let's take an early level. You can see it stays at 165 frames per second. What else? Oh yeah, some plot points I still have to do in the later stages. Some things are gonna happen, and like for example, stage 3-1. Oh, also copyrighted music here. Gonna have to think about that. But this might be the last time you hear that music in game. You can see there are characters to talk with here. But I'm thinking like more signs here, because this is the city. This is the level where you walk around the town, and this is where the plot of the game starts building up. A little bit of a lore dump level, if there is one in Super Meme Quest. So, and just for being like this public city environment like that, I could this really has room for like more jokes in the such more signs, more commentary, you know, like that. Good thing I am not showing I'm not showing the full desktop view because like the debug debug output here is showing some bit of revealing things that then what else? So I guess starting I I really want to like get the first testing version out there soon, hopefully by the end of the summer, and then release the game. I'd like to publish it in October, hopefully before GTA 6. So so yeah, pretty much just that. Okay. Then there's also the thing that I'm gonna have to. I'll see what I can do with the overworld ambience here. I am to blame for this for the overworld ambience, and some of this was like my first music project I like published, so to speak, and some of the tracks here I am not content with, so either I make new versions of it, or again, or I find some lo-fi beats for it that someone else has made. Oh, also, basically how I got it. So building the I have something. So then, I'll pretty cut it out, and I'll shortly explain it, but eh. Or actually, you know what? I will be I will be right back. Short break, and I'll have something to look at while I'm away.
Call an ambulance, please.
Wait,
Okay, hold on.
wait, no, not mute. But put the mic away anyway.
Call an ambulance, please.
Okay, hold on. Where does it hurt?
Ah, my stomach. ちゃんと痛いけど痛い。
救急車を呼んでもらったからといって安心はできません。しっかりと自分の状態を相手に伝えましょう。
I have a bad case of diarrhea.
私はひどい下痢です。
I have a bad case of diarrhea. I have a bad case of diarrhea.
I have a bad case of diarrhea. I have a bad case of diarrhea. I have a bad case of diarrhea. I have a bad case of diarrhea. I have a bad case of
肩に手を乗せ
diarrhea.
I have クロスして A bad case お腹をさすって of diarrhea ジェスチャーゲームの要領です。感情を込めてやってみましょう。
I have a bad case of diarrhea. I have a bad case of diarrhea. I have a bad case of diarrhea. I have a bad case of diarrhea.
Hello. So, and yeah, I put this video up a bit jokingly. You don't need to call an ambulance to pick me up from home here, and I can finish up the stream. So. How I how to do the campaign here. So here you have the I have the levels which are or it's all edited with the level editor and saved here, and then I did a command that which basically takes the takes these levels in order and compiles it into the it compiles them into the list of list of campaign mode levels. Was really not sure what you call it there, huh? So I do campaign. Now it's just going through the levels. The background there will twitch a little. It goes through all the levels. 9.4 is the big one, of course. This took a bit longer. And now this is levels.dat 16 megabytes. Not it's all in numbers, not really human readable. And then what I have to do is copy it over to like the actual game file, so Super Meme Quest, data files, and this here. So anything else of it? Anything else I should bring up about? Extra stages to let you deal with them. But yeah, I am at the kind of at the last stretch, so stay tuned for the testing period and the public release. I'd want to I want to finish with I want to get this done in time. Then well then I still I started this channel in summer 2 years ago. So technically the 2-year anniversary of this channel was July 1st. But I will consider this stream and the end of the summer to be like the end of the second year of this channel. This is why I kind of wrote like kind of season wrap up. The video. I am planning on making another video in lines of what I did back here, which will have which will be a montage of moments of these videos, short videos, live streams made on this year of the channel. And also like and I'll also add some retrospective thoughts there. Uh, well, I guess I have like I guess I have grown to be like more mindful, careful of what I upload here. This this channel branched off of my old channel where I pretty much did whatever I felt like in 2024. This included some included some Linux rants, the tech rants, some of which I'm not really proud of. What am I looking at? Like around here. Some videos here are like remakes of what I had on the old channel, and like yeah, the really I definitely uploaded less videos this year than the year before. Like on the so-called okay, let's put it that way. I did definitely uploaded less videos on the, so to speak, season 2 than season 1. So like this year is the first year of the channel, then it switches up. No, it switched up here, and this is season 2. Part of it is like kind of is kind of me being more careful with it. So the channel started out as like maybe trying to make some kind of tech community, like trying to find belonging online, and well, 2024 was an odd time for me, full of like high school time, insecurities and stuff. I previously already described some things that are off with me, but well, the effects, like I have come some way out of that, but still the effects are felt. So if I hold back with yelling online, ranting about stuff, then it will likely continue with less uploads, the upload rate decreasing. Like I don't really have any more ideas on what I'm going to upload, like concrete video ideas. Super Meme Quest, there will be videos with that. Uh, the testing, the release, funny stuff I'm gonna make for Super Meme Quest. The new ambience. So this, I'm thinking that this channel might continue as a way for me to just show off my programming stuff, and then like occasional Linux and Windows video, but really like less of that. Uh, I guess. Uh, I I I I guess I like to thank this Tartarus Nix here, Mr. Jellyfish, for hanging out with me. For hanging with me. I guess Case Marbles for having done that previously. Um, I want to work on my connections in real life too. So, so what else then? Yeah, for the for the following videos, Super Meme Quest will be the main thing for me to milk videos out of. Other like so like uh I I do care of the numbers here. Uh, trying to get these up. They do affect me. Uh, but 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 I'll- but I also do not like fully dedicate to YouTube. But my YouTube channel and also my games here. So it's that they are things I put out on the internet, but I uh, but I don't really promote them to the people close to me. I don't really talk about it to them. My game making a little bit YouTubing, streaming less so. But keep an eye out on Super Meme Quest and the recap video, and we'll see where I'll go from that. And for one last joke, peace on Ars.